it's been a while. But long story short, it is May 9th today, 6:22. I'm getting ready for school right now. I have my behavior modification class that I'm attending today because I'm taking spring classes. And then after class, I'm planning on swinging by a cafe and doing a little bit of studying, and maybe if I have time, going to the bookstore today and looking at a few books. But I don't know, that's kind of just the plan for today. It's so beautiful outside. It's so sunny. Finished doing some work. It was for my behavior modification class, and it was like a little infographic. I worked on it. I'm pretty much almost done it, and then I'm gonna head home now. Well, actually, I'm not gonna head home. I'm actually gonna go to Indigo because I want to look at some books, and then I'm gonna go home and do some more studying. So yeah. It has been a while since I've been back home. It is currently 11 right now, and I'm gonna be getting ready to head to bed soon, but I wanted to do a quick little haul of everything that I did. But the two books that I ended up picking up today, Mad Honey by Joey Picoult. I've heard a lot of good things about this book. Pretty much this is kind of like a murder mystery novel where there's characters that go missing, somebody gets murdered, and then on top of that they're trying to figure out who did it, the intentions behind why they did it, and there's a bunch of secrets that get unveiled and unraveled along the way. This is also part of the Good Morning America book club. So I have really high hopes for this. I really hope that this is a good book, and I really hope it's a good, nice, fast read, because I honestly feel like I've been in a reading slump lately and I'm trying to get out of one. Last book that I ended up picking up is Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. I read the synopsis of this and I just felt really captivated by it. Pretty much for this novel, we follow around two characters. There's Kate and then there's Tully. And this begins in 1974, and we get to see their friendship initially begin when they're in 8th grade. So Kate, not very popular at her school, kind of considered a nobody. Tully, on the other hand, is a complete opposite, very popular, a social butterfly. Tully ends up becoming Kate's next door neighbor, and from there we get to see the relationship blossom, and it just goes through different stages of happy moments, and there's sad moments, and then there's things such as like betrayal and distrust that they go through. And then 30 years into their friendship, as it says, they think that they've survived it all until an unexpected betrayal tears them apart and puts their courage and friendship to the ultimate test. I'm gonna be interested to see what that betrayal is and who it's done by. Two other books I ended up purchasing is the Asylum Confessions by Jack Steen. This one is like a horror murder mystery. It's shorter, but honestly, I've been in a reading slump, so I haven't been reading this. I haven't really been reading much. And then I also had the second book in the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and it's Killer's Instinct. I read The Naturals, I really enjoyed it, so I'm onto this book. But yeah, that's kind of everything. Also, another thing is I placed a little order on Amazon because I wanted to get some new phone cases, and I ended up getting this one. It's so adorable. If I can, what the phone case looks like, but it has like little teddy bears on it. I think it's really cute. It also has like the phone case charm as well. Hello friends, it is a few days later. It's Thursday today. Before we get into the other stuff that I wanted to do today, I wanted to quickly show you guys a few things that I recently purchased. Levion Rose is having a sale, and I wanted to buy some more loungewear and some pajama sets. So the first thing that I got was this little sweater. It's very soft, and it has like these little dogs on the front, and I don't know, it was just really adorable, and it was cheap too. So I ended up picking that up. And then I got two little pajama sets. I got this gingerbread one. This one was only $10. The original price was $44.95. So I think that was a pretty good deal. Then I ended up getting this green set as well. These are holiday themed. I think I'm just going to save them for Christmas of 2024. So I'll already have some Christmas pajamas. And then I also ended up getting this really adorable floral pajama set. This is the top. It looks like this. It's very soft, like the material, very comfy, very cozy. And I also ended up getting the matching bottoms for them as well. Very soft as well, very comfortable. And then lastly, from Amazon, I saw these cute little cherry pajamas and they just came in today and they fit perfectly. They're so soft and very comfortable and they just look very aesthetic. So they just look like this. They have little cherries all over them. These are pants, and then after it also came with the top as well. So it just looks like this. But yeah, very excited to wear pajamas. I absolutely love pajamas and loungewear. On top of that, I've also been doing some reading today, so I've been kind of jumping in between two books. So the two that I've been reading is Firefly Lane by Christina Hanna. I'm only on chapter, what is it? Oh, we're about to enter part 2, but I'm only on chapter 8 and page 100. So I've been enjoying this book I've been enjoying this book so far. And then I've also been reading Iron Flame, but the book, oh my goodness, I've absolutely destroyed the book. I accidentally dropped my hardcover book from, it was like, it just fell off of my desk and then the spine hit directly on the ground. And now it's like cracked at the side here, if you can see. And it's so upsetting. It's because I always try to take very good care of my books and make sure they're in good condition. But I feel like this book is like slowly falling apart. So hopefully I can fix it. I'm just gonna use some glue gun and fix it. But for Iron Flame, I'm currently on chapter 27. So yeah. Okay, so I'm sitting at the edge of my bed. No, not the edge of my bed, but on my side of the bed. Let me turn this. So we're gonna be doing some reading. I'm gonna read Iron Flame. I read Fourth Wing. That's a whole other conversation in and of itself. I will be releasing a video soon of all the books that I've read thus far in 2024. So you can definitely hear me talk about that book. But nonetheless, I really did enjoy Iron Flame. But I mean, I enjoyed Fourth Wing. But on Iron Flame, I found that the first, honestly, because I'm on page 244, like the first 200 pages of the book were slower in comparison to Fourth Wing, so it's taken a little bit of time for me to adjust to it. But I definitely do understand that this is the calm before the storm, like the first 200 pages. So there's also that as well, but I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the characters that we've been introduced to. I really like how we're getting to learn more about the characters that we saw in in the first book. We're getting to see more of Violet and her friends, but then also another part of me feels like we're being more introduced to these characters and we're getting to know more about them because they're probably going to be killed off later in the series, but we'll see. We don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen at this point. On top of that, with this book, one thing I've really been enjoying is reading it alongside the audiobook. I've been using the Iron Flame audiobook off of Libby. Absolutely love doing this. Listen to it and follow along to the book while I'm reading. And on top of that, I ended up getting a new pair of headphones. These are Soundcore headphones. For the price and the quality, 10 out of 10. And they're really great headphones for a really great price. They have really great noise canceling. I'm pretty sure they have like 40 or like 80 hours of playtime, something along those lines, and they charge really well. They're very comfortable. Overall, I've had a really good experience with these, so I definitely recommend getting these. But we're gonna sit down, do some reading, and I'll talk to you guys after that. Who is it?
Oh, that's me.
Yay!
Get
Thank you!
For sure. Proper.
This mini little light from Amazon works wonders. I need to get a second one. I am going to continue doing some school stuff. I'm taking a spring class right now. And normally spring classes are 6 weeks, but the one that I'm taking is condensed to 3 weeks. So it's still the same amount of work that you would do in 6 weeks, but you're doing it in 3 weeks. So it's just been so much fun, honestly, these past 2 weeks. But pretty much halfway through the course. Honestly, we're actually already halfway through the course. We only have 2 more chapters that we need to study and go over. But right now, there's a lot that I have to do. Why don't I show you guys some of the things that I've done in the course already. So last week, I had to do a presentation and I had to give an infographic. It was like an infographic presentation. Yeah, mine was on classical conditioning, or specific phobias and classical conditioning. And this was a little infographic that I created, if you can see it right here. I really like the way that it turned out. I presented it. It was only 3 minutes, but I just designed the entire thing on Canva. It was pretty easy. So I'm done with that portion. Next, I need to do a discussion post. I need to find an article, write like 3 paragraphs on that, and then respond to somebody else's discussion post. So I need to get that done. I'm planning on starting that today, and then hopefully finishing it. Not even hopefully. I'm just gonna start it today, and I'm gonna finish it throughout the weekend, including like responding to somebody else's posts. Then on top of that, I have some quizzes that I have to do for each chapter, and then there's also some bonus like mark stuff that I can do. So there's a few surveys that I have to complete, or not surveys, I have to participate in a couple of like research projects, or I can participate in a couple of research projects to get up to 3% bonus in this course, which I'm definitely going to do. I did it last semester and it helped a lot. And then there's also a bonus quiz that I can do as well and get up to 10% on that, or 10 points. It's either 10% or 10 points, one or the other, for the course. So I definitely want to get that done. But apart from that, one thing that I've absolutely been loving, that has been such a game changer with studying, is using Quizlet. And I've also been utilizing the Quizlet AI feature. And oh my goodness, it has really transformed the way that I have studied. Typically, I would use flashcards, and I feel like flashcards are more so for like recognition, or when you're taking courses where you really need to like memorize a lot of things. For my behavior modification class, it's a combination of both memorization and application. I find that if I can apply a concept, that means I fully understand what it means and what it is. And I've really been enjoying like the AI chat feature where you can go in and Quizlet can quiz you on questions. It asks you application questions as well, and it can also create like practice quizzes for you. And another feature that I absolutely love is I can literally take my actual PowerPoints and I can download them and directly just drop it into Quizlet, and it can transform it into notes. It can also transform it into flashcards as well, and practice quizzes, which is such a game changer, because sometimes, not even sometimes, it takes a while honestly to go through and create your own flashcards, but the fact that it's taking the notes that I have from class and already curating flashcards for it makes a world of a difference. So that's been great, and I can also go in and modify and adjust things. So overall, it's just been making studying that much more enjoyable. So I'm gonna go into my Quizlet right now, do some practice quizzes, do some practice questions, and kind of just get all that done, because it desperately needs to get done, because my final is next week on Friday, and it is May 16th. So that means my final exam for this course is May 24th, and then it's done. It's so crazy, because I started this course on May 6th. Wow. I'm working on the quiz right now. I just finished it. Well, this isn't for marks. This is just one I'm doing on Quizlet for practice. It has 24 questions. I'm about to submit it right now to see what mark I got. I'm not expecting it to be high, because I feel like I'm still a little rusty on the material, but I still have time to learn. So, okay. That's still not a good mark. Okay. 58%. Definitely could have done much better, but we're working on it. We're working on it, to say the least. So, on to round 2 we go. Last time we were talking, I was doing schoolwork, and I just got out of the shower, and I love taking late night showers. Well, it's actually not late at all, it's 9:30. But I love taking showers at nighttime. I usually do take them both in the morning and at nighttime, but I just love taking a shower before bed. It feels really nice and soothing, because I think it's like a great way to like calm down and relax at the end of the day. But in my hair right now, I'm putting some rosemary oil just to like moisturize my hair, strengthen it. It's this one from Amazon. I really like this rosemary oil. So I just finished my hair. Now we're moving on to skincare. Recently I've been using this Youth to the People little birthday set that I got from Sephora. It was like the free birthday gift, and it came with the face cream, this one. I've been really liking it, but I looked on, like, I was considering buying a larger version of this stuff, but this stuff is expensive. Like, this on its own, if you just buy it and it's not in like the birthday set, I think this is $24. And it came with the face wash as well, which I've used. I like the face wash, it feels really nice on my skin. This is literally $20, just a small thing. This is tiny. And then lastly, it came with a sample of their overnight face mask. So I'm going to use some of this today. I'm going to put this on my face. I really do like overnight face masks. I have used like the green one from Laneige and the blue one as well. Both of those feel really nice. Looks like this. Okay. I think I used a little too much. This looks like a lot. Okay. Ooh, it's nice and thick. It kind of smells like Nivea. For lips, I like using the Vaseline sticks or just the Vaseline in the tub in of itself. That stuff works wonders. I've used it for years. It's really great. Another alternative is the Florence by Mills. They're like their sleep mask. I love that stuff. I swear, if it was in like a tube version, I would buy it all the time. One of my favorite lip masks that I've ever used. Another one that I have is the Laneige one. This is the pink one. I think this is the strawberry one. I've used this for a bit. I like this as well. And then after recently, I ended up getting the e.l.f. lip oils. I like using these at nighttime before I go to bed, or honestly, just throughout the day. I recently got it. I like the applicator. It feels really nice on my lips. So I'm going to use some of this tonight. Ooh, but that does feel very nice on your lips. So I understand why people really like this. I am wearing those cherry pajamas that I was talking about earlier in the video today. Very comfy, very cozy. I also wanted to share with you guys the verse of the day today. The verse of the day is Proverbs chapter 11 verse 24. This is from the CBS version, and it reads, "One person gives freely yet gains more. Another withholds what is right only to become poor." What day is it today? It's Friday. We're off to school. Yay. Later in the day. It's around 4 right now, almost 5. Yeah, 4:51. And I honestly got home like 2-3 hours ago to spend time with my family, talking to my siblings. But for the rest of the day, I still need to get some more work done for my behavior modification class. I feel like it's that point in the semester where I'm just tired and I don't really want to do work, to be honest. I feel like, especially because I'm getting closer to my finals, as I said before, I feel like honestly all students kind of get a little burnt out the closer they do get to finals, but I also feel like because this is such a condensed and very accelerated course, it happens even faster just because there's so much work and that needs to be done. And it's so weird to think that last week was the first week of classes, and then this week is the second week of classes, and then next week I have my final. Like, my final is 1 week from now already, which is ridiculous because today's Friday. But yeah, that's happening. On top of that too, I was reading Iron Flame on the bus. I was also reading it at the cafe as well. And oh my goodness, it's getting so good. Currently on chapter 35 right now. I swear, I really do like Rebecca's writing style. But in this book, we get introduced to several new characters, but there was one that stands out quite a lot. He's a teacher. I'm pretty sure he's a commander at the school, but he's also like an instructor as well. And this instructor just doesn't like Violet. And on top of that too, Violet is just holding this big secret from her friends and a lot of her close peers and just people that she knows at the school. And she's uncovering and realizing things that are kind of like earth-shattering and are kind of going, not kind of, but she's realizing things and she's finding out secrets about what is taking place at Besgaiath. And these secrets that she's holding on to, like, they're pretty big secrets. They could put a lot of people in danger. And on top of that too, she's found herself in an unfortunate situation where she doesn't know if her friends are okay, she doesn't know where Zayden is, and then there's also this new character, which is this teacher. He doesn't like her, and I feel like he's pretty much trying to do everything he possibly can in his power to take Violet down, I guess you could say, or just trying to uncover and figure out what secrets she's hiding. And every single time I see this character's name on the screen, I swear I just want to get up and fight. Like, I don't know how to throw a punch, but I feel like I'm gonna learn to defend my friend Violet, you know what I'm saying? To defend my girl Violet. But I swear, the book is getting so interesting. Again, with Rebecca's writing style, I like the pacing of her novels. I definitely do. I also feel like her characters are very relatable, and I feel like they have more of like a humanistic aspect to it, if that makes sense. Like, even with Violet as the main character, I tend to find that sometimes I can see parts of myself in her. I like how, yes, like, obviously plot armor is working on her side, but But I also do like to see those more vulnerable moments where she tries things and they don't work out. She fails. I also love how ambitious she is in terms of not giving up when she doesn't have a solution to a problem that she's facing. I also love how loyal she is. Like, she is a very, very loyal character, and she's very loyal to her friends, and she has her values set straight, and she truly and deeply cares for the people in her inner circle, and she's willing to go to extreme lengths to take care and protect her family, and to also protect her friends as well. And I think that's something that I just really admire in her as a character, and also seeing her friends reciprocate that same level of loyalty and just love and care towards her as well is just so refreshing. So there's also that as well. But I have a strong feeling we're gonna lose a very significant character in this book, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll keep reading, but I'm so excited. Like, this is so good. I'm enjoying it a lot. And then I also found out that book 3 for the Empyrean series is coming out, I think it's in January of 2025. It's called The Onyx Something. I don't remember the full name. The cover hasn't been revealed yet, but oh my goodness, when it does, you already know I'm gonna be buying it. So I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna do a little more reading, and I'm just gonna enjoy some berries. I ended up getting these cute little mugs on Amazon. I've been seeing these all over Pinterest. When I originally saw them, they were low-key kind of expensive, but somebody was selling them for a cheaper price. I got 2 of them in this set, and they're like, you cannot tell me that this is not adorable. These little cherries. And when I was looking at this mug, it actually reminded me of my pajama set that I had recently purchased. But I just have some berries, some blackberries, not blackberries, I have blueberries and raspberries in here. Absolutely love blueberries and raspberries. Some of my favorite fruits, some of my favorite berries, to be honest. But yeah, we're just gonna sit down and do some reading. Hi friends, so it's 8:59 right now, and I pretty much did the exact same things that I did yesterday in terms of night care, night routine stuff, so I'm not going to refilm it because that would, you know, be repetitive. But tonight I'm changing it up and I'm doing some under eye masks. These are the Florence by Mills ones. These are the little whale ones. I absolutely love them. They're so cute and they're so adorable. So I'm going to put those under my eyes. But for the rest of the evening today, the plans are I'm going to pray with my family. We're going to do our family Bible study. And then after that, I want to watch some anime. I recently realized that, not recently realized, but this past week, Demon Slayer season, it's either season 3 or season 4, but I know it's the Hashira training arc, just dropped on Crunchyroll, and I am so excited. I've read the entire manga, so I do know what happens in the end, and it's just so exciting for me personally. Like, I love reading the manga and then watching the anime. I feel like it's just a full circle moment, and I truly get to enjoy the anime 2 times, and it's just so cool seeing the things that were written in the manga or drawn in the manga come to life and actually be animated. So I really like that. Yeah, I have my laptop here. We're gonna be watching some Crunchyroll. I also have some ice cream with me. This is the half-baked one by Ben & Jerry's. I love Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I usually get the cookie dough one, but they didn't have that one in store. But this one has chocolate, vanilla, brownie, and also cookie dough as well. I absolutely love cookie dough. So I'm gonna have a few bites of this, and then I'm gonna watch some anime.